Before this video begins, I would like to thank our sponsor for today, Fifine Technology, for sponsoring this video. Shout out to you guys. You guys have seen me with this company before, and we are doing another one. So here we go. Alright, what's going on? Y'all know it's me. Y'all know it's the kid. It's the boy. It's the mans. Shamar. That's it. What's going on though? So as you guys know, y'all probably saw the thumbnail. Y'all saw the title. We're talking about Fifine again. They actually contacted me after the first one. You guys saw the last microphone that I reviewed. They loved it and they wanted me to do another product. So here I am again. Shout out to the sponsor once again, Fifine. But today they hit me up with, I don't know if it's brand new or not, but they hit me up with another microphone, more like podcasty kind of YouTubers or YouTubers that want like a bigger kind of microphone towards their desk. Okay, so they hit me up with the Fifine podcast microphone, the K670B. So yeah, you guys know how I do reviews now. We're going to do just the same as last time. We're going to look at the 5 points. Yeah, and that'll be the review. So here it goes. Alright, so we start off with the first thing. We start off with the packaging. Unlike the other one, actually I have it here still. This was the original box for the K50. Obviously it was a mini, so it came in a small package. And I did rate this a B+, as I recall, because of how difficult it was to grab certain things. But this one came a little different. It came in a bigger box due to it being larger than the mini. So immediately, before even opening this, I knew that the packaging was going to be a little bit different. All right, I kind of pre-opened it before recording, so I kind of know what it looks like, but just to show you guys, I'm gonna reopen it, I guess. All right, so you open the box. And it comes with the same packaging as before. Well, not same packaging, but it comes with the same sticker that came in the K50. And then you have the user guide. I'm actually going to look at this now because y'all know what happened last time. But it comes with the user guide and the sticker on top, and then it comes with the same. I still don't know what this is, but it comes with this soft cushioning so that if things move around, everything stays in place, or at least if something was to fall, it has some sort of protection to it. So I do like this aspect of their packaging. Then when you remove it, so you have the podcast microphone here, you have a base for it to stand on your desk or wherever you want to put it. Then you have the cord for the microphone to plug in from your computer to the microphone. And then you have this gold band and the stand to connect from the microphone to the base of where you want it to stand. So obviously the packaging it's not a lot, but for a microphone, I'm pretty sure you don't want a lot of things to come in the packaging, because then it becomes too much of a hassle to set up. So I like how this is very simple. There's not too much going on, and as far as setting it up, you can tell that it's like a 1, 2, 3 process. So I'm actually giving this packaging an A. I think this is way better than the K50S, only because it was a small box, so you had to kind of pull everything out, but you didn't want to damage the microphone. Whereas the microphone is right there, it's easy to grab. You can just pull it out, pull out the cords, and pull out the base and everything. So kudos to Fifine. Alright, so secondly, we're gonna go into build, and I can tell you straight off rip, literally it's kind of the same as the K50S. Obviously the K50S had the gooseneck bending aspect towards it, whereas this kind of doesn't, because it's more of a stand-up straight microphone. But with that being said, we do have a sort of bendy port to it. I haven't set it up yet, so I don't know what it looks like, which I'm gonna do in a second. But I do see this bendy part, so it may not bend diagonally, or you may not bend it to the way that you want it, but it does give you the option to set it in a way that you like, so that you're not having to push forward or you're sitting awkward just to get the best quality out of the microphone. But yeah, the base, the microphone itself, it feels metally. Once again, I'm not entirely sure if it's real metal, but feeling it, I don't think I need to question that. Yeah, it feels very hard. Yeah, I think this is a very good quality. The build is amazing. I can tell that this product is gonna last for a very long time. Would I say it's better than the K50S? I think it is. Obviously I'm gonna get into the price point a little later, but with the K50S it was a little cheaper, so obviously you're not gonna get the the greatest quality in the world, but for a $20 microphone, you know, it still stood on its own, and it was a little metal. So I mean, it's been on my desk for like 3 weeks now and nothing's happened to it. It still works perfectly fine. So I can tell you for this one, you know, since it's more than the K50S, I can tell you that this is gonna last very long as well. As far as the cording feels well, not exactly the same, but it does feel a little better than the K50S. The K50S and this kind of have the same thickness to the cord, so you can tell that, you know, it's not gonna get damaged, unlike Apple chargers, which Apple, I need to work on that. But yeah, this cord I can tell is not gonna get damaged for a very long time. It's gonna stick with me for a while. And then as far as the stand with the gold mount or the gold screwing in, it also feels metal. So I can tell that, you know, it's not gonna rust or it's not gonna break on me within a matter of months or days, but it's gonna stick with me for a while. So I say the build quality is an A as well. I'm really impressed with Fifine again. Alright, so next we're going to go into sound. Obviously I'm going to set this up real fast and then I'm going to test the sound quality. Obviously we know how we do this. We're going to test out using voice memos on my laptop. This time we're going to test out my laptop recording, the K50S recording, and then this microphone recording, the 670B, my bad. But we're gonna test out all three to see which one sounds better, and then, you know, you guys can judge in the comments below, or you guys can email me or DM me and tell me what you guys think. All right, y'all, so this is obviously again my laptop recording. Obviously it's raining, so if my laptop was to pick up, you know, the rain and how the leaves are blowing and the trees and everything, you'd probably hear it. But yes, this is the first installment, so let's see which microphone is better. Alright, this is the second recording. This is with the K50S, the Fifine K50S. As you guys can tell, I'm pretty sure that there is a difference between my laptop and this microphone. Yeah, I was satisfied with this one before, but let's see if the K670B is better than this one. Alright, and this is the final test. This is the K670B. Obviously, I'm looking at my sound waves right now, and it does seem a little low. But one thing that the 670B offers that the K50 doesn't is a volume installment towards the microphone. So I can raise it, and yeah. So yeah, this is the K670. I don't know if it's catching the wind and noise outside, but if it isn't, then yeah, this is neat. Alright, so after listening to the sound recordings, I can tell you that obviously my laptop speaker and microphone is no competition for the K50S or the K670B. But when it comes to the two microphones that I have currently, I want to say that the 670B is way better. Well, not way better, but I can tell that the sound quality was a lot more sharper. I heard my voice way more than I did with the K50S. Not to say that the K50S didn't do the job, it did, but I did catch a little bit of noise with the K50S, like the wind outside, since it's raining today. But the 670, I heard my voice very clear, and the fact that it gives me the option to raise my volume or lower it depending on my, you know, if it's too loud, or just the fact that I have the option to lower it or raise it, you know, in the middle of recording. I think, you know, the K670B obviously makes, you know, best choice out of the three. Oh, and you know, just for those, you know, people who love to decorate their desk with color and all that, the K670B, when it's plugged in, it actually does light up. I think that's neat. I'm not sure if you could change the color, but mine did light up blue. If you could change the color, that's even better, but the fact that it does light up, you know, it makes your desk feel more vibrant. And yeah, I think it's a really neat microphone to have. So shout out to Fifine, man. I give the sound quality obviously an A+. I think that's the first A+ I'm giving on this channel. That's the first A+, man. So Fifine, you're doing your job. Obviously, the fourth one, we're going to talk about the ease of use. Obviously, yes, again, I feel like you do need to look at the manual before, because I mean, I didn't look at the manual again, and then, you know, I did get the gold mount stuck inside of the microphone mount, but I fixed it. It's not that hard. But when you do look at the manual, it makes things very simple. It is a simple, you know, task to do. All you gotta do is, you know, hook up the base to the stand and the stand to the microphone. Then you just plug it into your laptop. It does have the same thing as the K50S, where you have to go into your system and you have to change the preferences. So instead of your manual speaker that's on your laptop or your desktop, you would have to change it to the microphone. But that's not difficult at all. I'm not going to change the grade from the K50S because, you know, obviously the ease of use is kind of the same. It does take a little bit more to set up, the 670B versus the K50S, which is already set up and all you gotta do is just plug it in. But as far as setting it up, it wasn't hard at all. So I'm gonna keep the grade the same. I'm going to give it a A- due to, you know, me having to change my preferences on my laptop. Then again, that's not Fifine's fault at all, so I don't want you guys to feel like, you know, I'm knocking their grade because of that. That's not Fifine at all. That's just, you know, laptops and desktops in general. They tend to go to, you know, the manual speaker, so you just have to, you know, recalibrate it, and then poof, your microphone will be working. And finally, for the last point, would I recommend this microphone? Of course I would. I would give this an A++ all over. It got A's for me every single where, except for, you know, ease of use, which was A-. But this microphone actually cost 40 bucks, and the fact that it feels like such a professional microphone, the fact that it sounds like such a professional microphone for such an amazing price, and you know, the packaging almost feels like, you know, you're getting a, you know, very expensive microphone, even though it's not expensive at all, makes this microphone up there with the competition. I personally will be using this microphone, so shout out to Fifine for not only sending it, but also, you know, giving me a microphone to use for my, you know, future tutorials and reviews. So if you do want the K670B, you guys can check out the link down below. I will leave it down there for you guys to go purchase for one yourself. And who knows, I might even do a giveaway. I might do a giveaway to, you know, give one to you guys, to those who want to start a YouTube, or for those who, you know, want to explore microphones. Give me some time though. Let me see if it's possible. So Fifine, if you're watching, if it's possible, you know, let's set up something where we can do a giveaway for one lucky fan to have either the K50S or the 670B. But that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all know where to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, _WeWantMoore. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Deuces, and yeah, we're gone.